Hello, Stock Planner here. Today I'd like to talk about META, ticker symbol MET, but not really. We're going to talk about an alternative to META. I'll tell you about it in just a minute. I'm a swing trader. I like to look for tops and bottoms and then take the trend in between. Bottoms, tops, but it's hard to predict those tops and bottoms. And I use indicators. One of them is RSI. When it's below the 30, that's a sign it might go up. And the crossover for the MACD, that's a sign it might go up as well. We recently had a crossover at the MACD for META. And we're looking at the daily time frame, by the way. The RSI is trending up. So is this stock going up? Trading view for the technicals, and we just showed you the technicals, that some of the technicals they use. They're rating this a buy. And of course, a strong buy, as the analysts have studied this stock from over and over, and there's a lot of analysts that cover it. And they're saying that this stock should go to 858, currently trading at 671. 858, that's way, way up here. That's a 1-year target price. Looking at simply Wall Street and using future cash flow value as a way of determining whether it's undervalued, the current price is for META, and this is an expensive stock, is $655. Using the free cash flow method, this stock should be trading at $1,100. So it's seriously undervalued. Comparing it with its peers, we got META, and then underneath it is Microsoft. That's the other stock I traded today, by the way. META and Microsoft. So how does META PE ratio compare to its peers? It appears to be undervalued, especially a good value compared to its peers. Looking back at the chart, 671. If you only have $2,000, you can buy 2 shares, maybe 3. So is there any way a small account holder can trade META and still afford it with a $2,000 or $3,000 account? And there is some leverage funds, and this one that I'm going to recommend is 2 times leverage, and that's METU, ticker symbol METU. But before we go there, just remember, this is what META looks like on the chart. This is what META looks like on the chart. Almost the same. But look, the price of META, or METU, METU, is only $32. So you could sell a put on this, and I do, but I'm going to do a poor man's covered call on this. So let's look at what we think is a level of support. Certainly here. Is there a level of support somewhere in here? How about, okay, so this is about 50% of the last leg up, and maybe around 50% on the last leg down. So if it's going to 50% retracement, we might think it will go to about 34. 34 is the number, and we're going to call this the support, assuming it bounced off a support. So we want something that's going to go above $28. Let's see if we got it. Break even is 31, so yeah, that's above, but it's just a little below where it's at. 31.40, but right in the same range there. So it's got to go up from here. Break even is 31.50. Let's put that on the chart. Right about there. We wanted to go as high as 34. So a poor man's covered call, or diagonal call spread, is buying a call in the money and selling a call out of the money. The date of this is earlier than your call that you bought. The break even is 31.50, as we said, and as long as your price stays above that 31.50, you have a winner on your hands. There's 31.50 here, and this is your win range. You had to pay for this out of your pocket, $327, and that is your max loss, and your profit isn't somewhere in here. We said if it gets up to $34 right here, that's your win line, somewhere around that. And so if it gets up there soon, you could take profit at about $150. And that's what I expect from this trade, $150. So what do you think of this trade? Do you think the stock or META will continue on going up? Will it stay above this 31.50? If it does, you can expect to have $100 to $150 on a very small investment. Poor man's covered call. Now, I'm not recommending you do this because trading leverage funds can be risky. Just copying trading from anybody on the internet is risky as well. You need to learn how to do these things yourself, evaluate the risk, and make your own decisions and win for life. Never follow anybody blindly on the internet. Do your own due diligence. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll catch you on the flip. Happy trading. Good luck today.